Yo, 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 Bully and the Beast podcast.
Yo.
I'm Lorel.
It's your boy Wax. What up?
And we might have some surprise guests, but I said that last time and I fucking lied.
That's what happens. Dude.
I mean, late, you know, black folk. Anyway, So let's get straight into it. What's going on with you, Wax? You have anything exciting to talk to us about this week, cockhead? You got a cock on your hat.
Yeah, this is one of my old
You know that
companies.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I was definitely dealing with the bird. I was in the bird game, but, you know, I got a couple of things going on. You know what I'm saying?
I can't do it.
I'm out in Carolina building out a resort. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Studio. Would love y'all to start coming to the studio out there.
We're scared.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good. I make sure everything is done. But, yeah, I got some things definitely in the works. But, you know, it's the first time me putting it out there. But it's getting done.
Is that where the bodies are buried?
Listen, it's a lot of woods, it's a lot of land. I mean, it's been there since probably the beginning of time, so it's possible. Out there in Charleston and everything, I think a lot of bodies been buried in the Charleston area because that's exactly where most of the slaves came from. Mm-hmm. So if you know anything about Charleston, if you can look it up, it's the #1 tourist spot in the world because of all the bodies that was buried and all the houses that's buried on top of the bodies. And a lot of these things are hunted. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, people are going there to see dead bodies buried on top of what do you mean?
Because the houses are buried on dead bodies. You know
but that's not why people are coming there.
Yeah, they want to go in there and see their ancestors killed the person, so the person gonna come and hunt them when they go into the house. So they just want to see, oh, my grandfather killed this person, and
Are you fucking shitting me?
This shit is really out of control. Like, a lot of people don't like that it's the #1 tourist spot in the world. I like it only because of its touristy, and I benefit off the tourists that there. But while the tourist is there, it's not cool.
So that's really the true reason why they come to Charleston.
Yes, it's really because all the slaves came straight from Africa.
Can you fact check that, please,
Yes, it's
Smith?
definitely.
I'm just trying to make sure.
No, it's real. They came. This where all the slaves came.
Because you keep promoting this, and I don't like to promote. Because you keep saying Charleston is the #1 tourist. I didn't know that. I've never heard that before.
Look it up. Y'all go. Charleston, South Carolina is one of the #1 tourist spot in the world for over 10 years. And the reason why is because all the slaves came, it's a direct straight thing straight from Africa in the water. And they come straight to Charleston. That's where all the blocks and all these people that came there.
D-block?
Yeah, a lot of the ancestors and stuff. I'm sure a lot of D-block family members, ancestors who died right there as soon as they get off the boat. A lot of them got buried right there, and then they built houses on top of it. So they wonder why Charleston is so haunted. Is because these bodies there, they never was laid to rest. A lot of them was buried alive. A lot of crazy things happened. I know they always talk about New Orleans and all different type of places, but when you really come to Charleston and get like a documentary of it and what really, really happened, y'all gonna keep your mouth open for a while.
So have you ever seen a ghost?
Yes, I talk to ghosts. I smoke with ghosts. You know, I got this thing, you know what I'm saying? So I don't care about so many other things. Like when you let something go, like if you got your arm cut off, your legs work better. You know what I'm saying? If you can't smell, your eyes work better. So,
with the ghosts too.
Yeah, so I don't care about so many things in life that everybody else care about. So my frequency is open for a lot of other things because it's not cluttered with bullshit like Instagram and all the other type of shit that other people care about. So I got that portal open.
Even though you have an Instagram that just got hacked because you was voting for someone.
You know what? I didn't even really give a fuck. I was gone for 2 weeks. I feel like I was on vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The weeks that he came and got me, I was on vacation. But I did go to Milwaukee. Milwaukee also have a lot of ghosts there. And I promise on everything I love.
What's the slave story to that?
It wasn't a slave story. It's a girl who got killed, and a maid that got killed in that same floor, in that same room, and the guy that she was dealing with was in the other room right across the hall. You know what I'm saying? And that person got killed in that room.
I feel like I'm losing brain cells while I talk to you.
Why?
Like I could feel them pop.
Well,
so that means the whole state.
No, it's not the whole state. I'm sure in other places people told me about it because when I went downstairs, because they didn't believe me that I had a girl in my room. She was sitting there while they was in my room. We was talking. But I was wondering why nobody never paid attention to her or never looked at her at all.
So she's not see-through or nothing. She just looks like a regular person to you?
They said she never was in my room. And she was sitting on the bed. I was sitting on the bed right here. And they was talking to me. And they never even paid attention to the girl.
Does anybody believe this?
Listen, on everything I love.
No one else believes
Listen, this
it.
girl opened the drawers. She said drawers open.
She gave you her drawers?
No, the drawers. The drawers was
You
open.
got the drawers?
No, she
got that
she
drawers,
was
dog.
dead. If I fucked a dead girl, that's kind of hot.
That's nasty.
You know what I'm saying? But
no, it's not.
But the drawers was open and she was like, lights turn off and on. She was turning lights off and on. This was at a day's end. You know what I'm saying? We shooting some type of fucking, we shooting a movie.
Okay, Wax.
I promise. And we went downstairs and it was like, I asked them about the girl. I was like, you know the maid that's, because they didn't believe me. I said, the maid that's upstairs, the white girl, she like, I described her and it was like, how did you see her? And I'm like, she was in my room early. She was like, no, that's so-and-so. She
They
died.
was fucking with you. What you was smoking?
Probably smoking the who's wax.
Okay. All right. That's not a good commercial for it. Well, okay. So we're going to give some good advice, some good hood advice, and you know how it goes.
Drunk auntie. Drunk auntie.
He is definitely the drunk auntie. Now, if you want to get some advice from your drunk auntie Wax,
yes,
all you got to do is reach out to the both of us.
At 347-679-6118, holla at us.
Yeah, that'd be great if you want to leave a voicemail. So you can do that for a voicemail, but if you want to leave us a DM, all you got to do is go to Instagram, slide into our DM. When you slide into our DM, you're going to use the @ handle.
At Bully and the Beast Podcast.
Oh my God. This is literally 3 times in a row.
I'm saying, how did
maybe
I
a gold star. I don't know what the fuck you were doing all the time.
Gold star for Marcus.
Yeah, so let's put it on your...
Yummy.
Are you okay?
Boomerang.
Right. Okay. All right. What did you just learn, Boomerang? Because you've been talking about that quite
I love Boomerang. I actually watched Boomerang and Nemo for like 5 years straight because I always go to sleep on the same part.
I can see that. That's like the capacity of your brain span.
That's
like, if I could put Wax in a nutshell, I would say, mix a little Boomerang with Nemo. And that's you.
Dory, and Eddie Murphy character on there is definitely...
Squish them together, and that's Wax's brain.
Wow.
Okay, bow. What the fuck is that? Bow. Okay, we gotta get into this DM. Hey, Bully and the Beast. Hi, Twerk. Hi, Smith. So I'm having a hard time trying to... Hi, Ty. They forgot you.
Ty,
we got to throw you in there, man. So I'm having a hard time trying to decide if I want to break up with my boyfriend of 3 years. And I'm hoping you guys can help me come to a solution. Mm-hmm. So me and my boyfriend were coming back from a trip, and I swear we both had a good time. We didn't argue on a trip at all.
Wow.
It was a 4-day trip back to my home in D.C. He met a bunch of my friends and a few extended family members for the first time ever. Mm-hmm. So when I tell you guys, this man switched up after this trip. He switched it the fuck up.
I hope in a good way.
So we get back, no bickering, no nothing. And out of the blue, he goes, I really didn't like how you was moving when we was around your friends. Mm. He goes on about how I wasn't as affectionate as I usually am. But like, I'm not going to hold you. I was lit as hell the whole trip, catching up with my friends and family I haven't seen in years.
Let that go.
So maybe I wasn't all over him like usual.
Yeah.
But sure, I can acknowledge that. But sure, I can acknowledge maybe that is valid in making him upset. But here is the real switch up, you guys. This nigga goes, I'm really starting to resent you. Then brings up all this random shit about how he's irritated I don't cook anymore. Uh-oh. I have 2 jobs, mind you. He has 1. Mm-hmm. Then he tells me he's applied to grad school in a different state and got in. You guys, this man's been plotting this shit for months.
Yes.
Do you know how long it takes to vet schools, apply to them, apply to scholarships, and then have time to wait back for an acceptance letter?
He wanted to surprise you.
I'm so thrown off guard. Like, this man ain't say shit to me. Then all of a sudden he resents me? I just don't understand, and I'm so hurt. My boyfriend is a little quiet and doesn't get upset often, so the fact that he's saying he resents me just broke my heart. Yeah. Because where did this even come from? How long has he felt like this? I really don't know what to do because I feel like he went from 0 to 100 on being unhappy in our relationship. Or speaking on being unhappy, rather. If he really feels that strongly, maybe I should just let him go. Yeah. Since he's been doing all this behind my back anyway. But I love this guy. Any advice would help because I have no clue on what to do or how to feel. Woo! That's a good one.
Yeah, man. It sucks that you can't control your feelings. You know what I'm saying? You can't control love. You can't control hate. You can't control when your feelings are hurt or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here sounds like somebody who like surprises. He like to give people surprises.
Bad ones.
Good and bad, like surprise is a prize, you know?
Surprise, bitch, I'm moving. Yeah, surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's out. That's not a good surprise.
But he don't have to be out. You know what I'm saying? She can move with him. You know what I'm saying? She could be like, you know what? You did at school. I'm proud of you. But she got 2 jobs.
She got 2 jobs.
But if you have to have 2 jobs, that means it's time for you to move.
Well, he ain't holding it down. He only got 1. And to say resent, it means you're holding him back from doing something. So he feels like maybe he's staying here so that he can be with you instead of going to school where he really wants to. That's how I'm taking it. But my thing is, why be sneaky about it? Like, if that's how you feel, let me decide if we could move together, or let us decide together. Yes. For you to do all that behind my back, for you to hold things in that you feel. And I do feel like when we get around certain people, sometimes we do act less affectionate in certain situations.
You're supposed to.
Are you?
Yes, because you never let nobody know where your heart lies. Like, if me and my shorty all over each other all throughout the day, when we out in public, I don't want nobody to know how to get me. If they see me, Wax really love that girl, only thing I got to do is get her attention. Only thing I got to do is do something to her, and that's going to take him off his shit. You never let nobody know where your heart is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if that's somebody you with, that's just somebody you with. Wouldn't that be your heart anyway?
No. Especially back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, but now.
Yeah. But now, that's what I'm saying, is like you still don't show all your love to this one thing because people want to know it's how to snatch it.
Your child. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I hate when people put their childs on Instagram. I hate when people show their kids like that. I just don't think it's the safest thing.
Yeah, I don't really like that.
I don't think it's the safest thing out here because people getting hit up because you showed the girl. Now she getting jumped. That's the girl. You know what I'm saying? So people, if they want to get you, they know exactly how to get you. That's why a lot of cops don't wear wedding rings because they know, this man, he's married. He want to lock me up and do something, go after his wife and his kids that do soccer. You see what I'm saying? So that's going to lock his whole shit down. Fuck him. If you do something to my wife or my kids, I'd rather you do it to me. So,
yeah, but this is in front of my friends and family we're talking about. So it's like if I'm not being, and I get it because she's over here, over there, over there. But that's why sometimes if you ain't seen them in years, maybe don't bring your boyfriend.
Yes.
Wait till you seen them last week. And then bring them.
Yes.
Because if you trying to catch up with these motherfuckers, you don't really have all that time for him.
Yeah.
So, he don't know that. He don't know nobody. He don't have nobody to identify
George
with.
Nobody.
You get what I'm saying? Now I can see if he...
5 days.
Right? That's a long time.
The first 2 days is okay. The first 2 days, you probably get away with it. But it's like, damn, I wonder how she going to act tomorrow. Oh, my boy Jason that I went to college with is
hugging him and shit.
Oh,
everybody your cousin,
especially the front hugs. If you got a girl and she hug another man front like this, or even your boyfriend and he hug another woman front like this instead of side hug and sisterly hug. Ooh.
I always do the.
Like you supposed to, you know what I'm saying? I'm respecting my person I'm with. I'm respecting this at the end of the day. If you do this, you're not respecting this person. It's like they're not even here.
But if that's your cousin and shit, I'm not going to not hug my cousin.
No. I think she said like her friends too. You know what I'm saying? I think it was just her family member. That's what a little different.
She thought they was having a grand old time and that nigga couldn't wait to get the fuck back home and get out of there. That's fucked up though because I guess he ain't want to ruin the trip though.
Of course not.
Because how do you tell somebody something like that? Wow, now they not happy with their friends and family. Y'all arguing, y'all beefing. Now everybody don't like you.
Yeah.
You gotta wait till you get back home. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta, and it probably took him a lot to hold that in all that trip too, right?
5 days.
Right, and he had to eat where she wanted to eat, smile with her fucking friends, with her friends wanted to eat, paid the tab a couple times. No, she probably did because she got the 2 jobs.
He didn't get no sleep.
Nah, he didn't. And he already found out he got accepted into the school before he went to DC. That was the make or break.
Yes.
That trip was the make or break.
If she do her thing, if she be on point and this somebody that holds a good character to represent us the right way, I'm not going to that college.
She could have been top notch and he would have came up with something anyway. He was looking for a way out.
You think so?
Yeah. To say you resent somebody, you've been thinking about this for a while. That's why she's saying that. Like, how long he felt this way? for a minute. Because like you said, he felt this way long enough to apply for a school, hide it from you, scholarships and do all that. Your person should never hide nothing like that from you. If you making a move, we should know.
We should definitely know.
We
as
should
you
know.
going, as you apply. Unless I don't look at you to be with me during my future.
Exactly. So that means you was plotting, planning, making a move, and couldn't wait for a way out. And you use me. And that's fucked up, because the thing I don't like about when people do that is, because then you start to doubt yourself about things, and nothing was ever wrong with you in the first place.
Yes.
They was just looking for something, like anything, the smallest thing, to see that you're insecure about it or it holds weight over you, and then they could fucking use it to their leverage.
Yeah, I don't like that.
He's sneaky as fuck, and that's weird as fuck, and let him go.
Or he's seen certain things, he was wanting to check it out, because a lot of times when you tell somebody something, they'll change it.
Resent, though, that word is a powerful... That's worse than hate.
Yeah, L'Oreal, I ain't gonna lie to you, when he said it, I didn't know what
You didn't know what it
actually
meant.
Yeah,
I
I didn't
know
know
you
exactly
didn't.
what it
You
meant.
just found out just now.
Yeah. So that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
As soon as you said that, I was like, oh.
Oh,
so
you thought present.
No.
Like he was gifting her with something.
No, I think like he was resent her is like you made me do something I didn't want to do, and now you showing your true colors.
Like you made me do something I didn't want to do, period. And now I'm holding it against you.
Because I only did that because of you.
I did this because of you, and this is what you are. You're not what I thought you were going to be. So I resent you, or it wasn't worth it. So the risk didn't outcome the reward with you.
But she's kind of on you, bro. I'm saying you got to vet, you got to do the right things.
It's all on him.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But he's using her own guilt against herself, which is sad. And he's like, that's some coward ass shit.
Coward ass shit. Men are cowards.
Men are cowards.
Men are definitely cowards.
You heard it from Wax.
No, I'm one. I did some real coward situations. I left.
This little Nat is trying to get in the episode.
Yeah,
for sure.
I did a lot of coward situations. I did coward situations in female relationships. I left. I'm a fast leaver, and it sucks.
Like in the middle of the night.
I have. I left in the middle of the night. I left. One time, I broke up with a girl. I knew she was in love with me, or whatever the case may be. And when she left to go see her father for the weekend, I took all my shit and I bounced. So when she came back, I was never even there, just so I didn't want to see her cry. You know what I'm saying? It's a coward of me. It is very selfish of me. But a man who actually see a woman cry in front of his face and don't give a fuck, you're a fucking psycho, bro.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got love for this girl at all. You got love for her and you like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, cry. Like, nigga.
So what do y'all care, and then y'all just still keep doing this shit?
Men is just...
like, how much do you care if you make her cry again?
Just again, a man is just pieces of shit at times. You know what I'm saying? Until he grow up. Let me do that back. Boys are pieces of shit until they grow as men. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in that boy stage, it don't mean, it's not with age. When you're in that boy stage, you do a lot of cowardly shit, things that you got to sit there and go through that stage in life so you can be better. A lot of people never have to do a cowardly shit because they've been in a great relationship, and then towards the end, they do something coward because they never went through that stage.
Okay.
Being a coward is a stage. Being a boy is a stage. Being a cheater is a stage.
You think so?
Yeah,
so
all that shit
people
is,
grow out of the shit.
They grow out of that shit.
I know some motherfuckers that don't never grow out of shit.
Because their meat never stopped working. You know what I'm saying? They got great Viagra connect, or he got a strong back. He do a lot of planks or something. He do a lot of core sit-ups and stuff like that. Once your meat take one step down, that's when you get married. No nigga.
I feel like it more so got to do with like the woman in your life too. So, for instance, if you keep running into the same kind of women, right, that's just like whatever, they let you run over them, whatever. When you find a woman that finally is like, nah, this is what it is, right? And say you fall for it. Say it's a fall for it kind of thing.
I fell for something.
And you get comfortable in that situation. Now you done found a routine in that, and now you like that. Mm-hmm. So now you want to find something like that. You might go back to cheating again.
Never get comfortable. Being comfortable is like, and I tell people all the time, my car is way better than any female that I ever had. You know what I'm saying? If I want to blow, if I want to blow the horn, it blows for me. If I want to stop, it stops. If I want it to go faster, it go. It does everything.
But I thought you said a woman was a car, the same thing.
Yeah, it is. But that's what I'm trying to tell people at the end of the day. Like cars, we love our cars more than we love y'all because our cars do everything we say. It give us a comfortable seat. If it's raining outside, we can turn the window wipers on and take care of that. It takes us everywhere we need to go. It handles us. And a woman on the other side, like. We like the car more because everything that we tell y'all to do, we tell y'all to beep. You're not going to beep.
No.
Y'all not going to go faster when we ask y'all. Y'all not going to stop talking when we tell you to stop.
That's why we not cars. Stop comparing that.
But that's why we like the cars more than we like y'all. And niggas
What? So fuck your car.
No, listen. We hold more value with our cars.
What does this have to do with anything?
I'm going to try to tell you right now. Women, because women always want you to sit there and be so... They just want you to love them so much and everything, but they think that they are so much more high value, and dudes don't look at y'all like that all the time.
Okay.
They don't.
What's okay?
I forgot.
I knew you was gonna do this
because you kept on interrupting me, and I was
because you were never getting to your point.
I was trying to get to the point.
Wax.
I got it. So, women want to be okay. Here I was gonna say this. We get tired of our cars. You know when you first get your car, you so souped up about it, and the next couple of months is like, I don't give a fuck about that car. You see what I'm saying? Next year is like, that car is already old to me. If this right here can do all that I want to do for it, and I got tired over that shit, of course I'm gonna get tired of this fucking woman. You see what I'm saying?
So you always gonna get tired of the woman is all you
always gonna get tired of the woman. So that
and we get tired of your black ass.
No doubt. That's what I'm saying. Because same thing with y'all with vehicles. Y'all like y'all car. Y'all cars do everything for y'all too. And y'all end up thinking that y'all hold less value for the person, which you're supposed to hold more value for the person than the car. It's a problem. You don't think so? And then women always want you to sit there and cherish and value them. It's like, nah, I'm not gonna value and cherish that because you don't do everything I ask you to do. And then you don't know why this guy resent her at the end of the day. It's probably a lot more than just that trip.
No, it's definitely, I mean, it has to be because he already had a whole plan before the trip even was into play. He didn't just get accepted to the school, write a scholarship and all that shit in one day.
I always say, do not let people know when they doing something, don't stop them in their tracks because the only thing they're going to do is do it another way. Yeah, he's probably not texting. Oh, you caught somebody in their phone texting? Oh, well, yeah, I see you texting this motherfucker. They're going to stop texting. They're going to go to Snap.
No, that's a fact. No, that part is true. I didn't know what the fuck you were saying with the cars.
I got your back, baby.
No, you just shooting in the dark and you finally found something. Like, this is crazy. I don't know what the fuck my brain was hurting.
No, I was trying to bring it back around, but you go on a roller coaster, you made it stick. Now I had to roll back up, and now I'm bringing it back around.
None of that had anything to do with each other, but like, I do say that, like, but I mean, that still has nothing to do with this. Like, ultimately, what should she do in this situation? Like, she said he went from, so they're still in a relationship, but he's clearly unhappy.
Yes. He's going to be unhappy with you.
He feels that strongly. She's saying she should let him go. Should she let him go because he did all this stuff behind her back?
Yes, he did not. I would get upset if I get home and my shorty is at the house with food and didn't even ask me, even though she know I'm going to say whatever you want. If she didn't ask me, what do you want to eat? You know what I'm saying? You don't do anything without... If that's really your partner, you don't do nothing without your partner knowing exactly what's going on.
To fucking find a whole job, school, whatever that shit behind your back. And then all it is, again, I'm going to say it for partners. The 10th time. He just needed something to blame it on, and it was you. He had this plan into play regardless. He was going to do this anyway. So any move that you made was just going to be the move. And the fact that he had an issue with you, whatever, say it really is true that he does have some sort of issue with her, he's more of a coward for taking his issue to let me go fill out an application and write this scholarship and do this and do that before speaking with her.
I did some cowardly ass shit.
Yeah,
too.
so you need to leave him alone because he's not even a real man. He can't even face the decisions that he's making without pushing it off on someone else, and that's weak.
He's still a boy though. That's the problem. He's still a boy. He's not a man. You cannot give him that. That's like calling somebody a robber and they never robbed nobody. Don't get this man this characteristic, and he never even proved himself to be a man. He proved himself to be a boy. Cowards, men boys got to sit there and go to being a man by leaving that cowardly shit alone. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to the next stage and try to be a man if you're still doing coward shit. So you still a boy. So she's not messing with a man, she's messing with a boy still.
I mean, I knew that from the fact that she had 2 jobs and he only had 1.
Another thing.
Like, anytime that a man is willing to let his woman work more than him, that's a problem to me. And he's just going to sit back and watch her do it and pay the bills while he's filling out applications behind her back to move out of state to another place.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of wild too, that she the one who have 2 jobs and stuff. But if they not thinking about kids and stuff like that, it's not a problem for her.
So we shouldn't be living together if we're not thinking about anything moving forward.
How old are they again?
She never said their age.
Well, Miss Lady, you're dealing with a boy. You're dealing with a coward. I used to be a coward.
He still is.
I do cowardly shit. You know what I'm saying? I think, again, I have my boy ways. But when I come to a man, you know what I'm saying? I sit there and have all those things behind me when I become a man. And a lot of coward things that I did do, I apologize for all them coward shits. I just don't want to see a girl.
Who did you apologize to?
I apologize to every people I punched in the face.
Did they hang up on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been like, Wax, get the fuck out of here. Your
I got a lot of that from boys, women, and men. You know what I'm saying? I sit there and beat dudes up, and I apologize to them. I get them a Bible scripture after I beat them up.
This guy.
Yeah, with women, I apologize for being a coward, either cheating on them or, doing things behind their back that wasn't cool. And I apologize to them. I apologize for being weak in that moment.
Okay, so we're going to welcome in our guest really quickly. We got Maliibu Mitch that's going to be joining us.
Yeah.
We're excited about having her on because we want her on quite some time. Hi, boo. How are you? You look cute. I love your pants.
Girl, they barely fit. I gained so much weight.
You eating good because you got them acting gigs. You got the modeling gigs popping off. I know that's right. Come on now. Talk about it.
You don't fuck niggas for free around here.
No, fuck nigga free. I'm fuck nigga free. I don't gotta worry about no fuck nigga cheating.
Okay.
Coward boys. Men don't cheat.
So Wax is a fuck nigga.
Used to be.
Okay, a former fuck nigga. He just stopped only like 6 months ago, so I don't know if that counts.
Stop.
He's on and off.
Judge you. Yeah, you can be on and off talking about whatever you chatting about right now.
No. I'm not.
I'm 6 months.
No. She's sorry. She know it was longer than that because I'm a mode guy, so I'm not the guy to get into something. If I get back into cheating, I'm gonna be a cheater again. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even fuck around at all. I stay at everybody way. I don't want no problems. I'm really a mode man now, not a mode boy.
Mm-hmm. Are you a cheater? Have you ever been a cheater in a situation and had to get left or somebody tried to leave you?
Nobody left me.
But you cheated.
There's many forms of cheating. So did you conversate? Did you go on a date? Or did you go all the way through with it?
All of that.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm telling myself, yeah, all of it.
So how did you get caught, though?
I'm not one of those people that get caught. I end up telling on myself because I feel bad.
I do the same thing. That's how I am. I have a conscience.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I got caught.
I have one all the time.
Really?
Yeah, too much. Yeah, because I don't like to lie. So I feel like if I'm lying, like, I don't know, it just makes me feel weird. So I end up telling them. So that's my problem.
And he start crying or what was the outcome?
Yeah, girl, they all cry.
I cried before.
You did?
Yeah,
a girl broke up with you and you cried?
That's why I don't never fuck around and do that type of shit no more. Don't give your heart away unless you for sure.
Yeah.
And that's why you say, oh, you corny for always testing people. No, I have to test you. I cannot feel that hurt no more. I'm not a woman. A woman can take pain. Men can't take pain like that.
We cannot take pain. That's something that we would like.
He says anything.
That's crazy. No, we cannot take it just as much as y'all can. We can't either. But we would tolerate it because we know what else is out there. And at 90% of the time, it's trash out there. So we'd rather deal with our trash ass nigga because we molded that trash ass nigga.
That's right.
Like, that's what it be. Talking about we hurt.
But that's what I'm saying. So y'all can even do that. We can't even do that. If y'all hurt us, we're done. Y'all have periods every single month. So y'all used to pain. Y'all used to some type of
this is
something.
ridiculous.
He says anything.
You know what I'm saying?
He literally says anything.
Y'all have something that we don't have. Y'all can actually go through something. Us, we get a little bit of pain and we run. We're out of there.
I'm not going to lie. That is true. Now, I will give that much.
Yeah.
So you cried. When's the last time you cried? Over a girl?
Over a girl,
woman, or whatever.
A woman, I cried. What did I cry for? I mean, it wasn't no cheating or nothing like that. I cried. It was more of a happy cry.
Here we go. This niggas ain't never gonna be honest.
Nah. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. I never shedded a tear because a woman cheated or something on me. I got tears of joy because I wasn't with her. I promise you, I never was like, oh my God, I can't live without this girl. You know how y'all do, like, oh, my life is ruined. I can't be without this person. I need this person.
Exactly. So you don't know nothing about pain.
I know the pain because I put girls through pain, and that's why I say I'm never gonna cheat no more because I seen what that pain doing. It hurt me because I love the girl. Nah,
I seen somebody break their leg, but that hurt me to watch them. But that shit ain't hurt me. Right? Believe that.
If you really hurt somebody, if you really love somebody so much, when they hurt, you hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because even when a dude cheat on you, he hate the girl that made him cheat on you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's how much he
Some of them be loving that bitch.
Exactly.
But that's the wrong nigga. He overcheated.
Nah, you right.
He overcheated over you.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Because he got somebody that's better than you.
No, you're right.
You never get a girl. You never sit somebody that's better than your girl. You always get some whack ass chick that's just, I'm getting my nut off real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out the way. But if a dude start loving that chick, she's a little bit better than you, and that's not cool. That's what I think y'all girls actually get all upset about because y'all start looking through her Instagram, like her hair better than mine.
Hold on, but keep it real. You ain't never looked through a nigga's Instagram?
On everything I love.
You a fucking liar. I don't believe that. Niggas
and
look
today's
like
Sunday.
They do.
They be looking.
Sunday. And today's Sunday. You know I ain't gonna lie. I never looked.
Wax, you never. Now look who you talking to.
1 million.
You've never looked through another nigga Instagram because of a bitch.
I never really cared to. I promise on everything I love. Think about all my situations.
I am, and that's why I'm sitting here looking at you like, nigga.
Which one of my situations? I would actually have to look through. I was always the problem.
You didn't ever find nothing that.
I mean, I found something, but I didn't.
Where was it at?
I didn't
Where
look
was it at?
for it, though.
Where was it at?
I promise you, I didn't look for it.
Was it on Instagram? Yes or no?
It was on Instagram. But
okay, that's it. That's all I gotta say.
Exactly.
They don't like to admit it.
No.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't look for it. It was something that came to me in my DMs.
A lot of stuff comes to me too.
Listen, I mean, and it's crazy because she know the situation. She know the story. So I promise on everything. I did not look through nobody's stuff to actually go look through something. It came to me. I saw it and I addressed it and I got the fuck out the way because I can't handle that hurt.
Yeah.
See, if I just like you and we just cool and we just fucking, if I see you fucking around with some other nigga or whatever, we can still chill and we can still be together or whatever. But if I'm in love with you and I see any little thing, I'm getting the fuck out of it because I can't feel that hurt again.
Yeah.
Y'all can do that. Y'all can look at it and be like, I see you talking to this bitch and all that. Y'all sleep in the same bed that night.
So do you feel like we're hurting ourselves?
Y'all definitely hurt yourself. Y'all worst own enemies.
You think we do?
Yeah, I don't do that no more. I don't go searching and looking because if I gotta search and look, I'm leaving.
There you go.
Same.
That's I don't do none of that. Cause girl, that's heartbreaking and devastating. I don't have time for stuff like that.
I didn't even know y'all hurt that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
y'all cry, but it's like y'all cry all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
if we cry all the time, it's because we really hurt.
No.
Right?
I never cry.
Y'all cry off of like little tiny stuff that be like
what's little and tiny?
Your period too strong.
But you never felt
you don't know.
You need to get one of them simulators right now and put it on your stomach to see how that
I'm giving
feels.
to y'all. I'm telling y'all so powerful. That's why I know y'all so precious and so powerful that I don't even want to do that to y'all. Only time I want to deal with a girl when I'm on some fuck shit is when I don't like her. You know what I'm saying? I deal with you.
I feel like you top 5 most toxic.
He is. It was like top 1.
Yeah.
I used to be.
He was worse.
But I'm so good now.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It's either this or this.
No, he's better.
No
I
middle.
will say better. But he definitely ain't so good. So okay, you're fresh out of a relationship. So did it have to do with infidelities in the situation?
No, I think we just grew apart.
Yeah, so it was a long relationship.
6 years.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, okay, in a 6-year relationship, because I was in a long-term relationship too, how do you cut it off cold turkey, or do y'all still mess around here and there?
For like, because we've been broken up for like a year and like 5 months probably.
Jeez.
Like in the beginning, it was like that because it was like, I started back rapping when I was with him. So I felt like, all right, if I date a regular guy, I like hood niggas. Yeah. And I love New York. I love Bronx niggas. Yeah. But it's like they just heavy on the Bronx niggas because every other borough, these niggas be different.
Yeah, true.
So,
Jersey.
yeah, it was like.
That's not a borough.
I liked feeling like a regular person still. I feel mad regular still, but other people, when they see me, they don't think that, you know? So I don't got time for, feeling like that. I don't like all that. People, they want to take pictures and snap photos. Let me take you out on a date. Not actually chilling with you on the date, but just so they could be seen with you.
Yeah.
It's hard. And then dealing with somebody that does the same thing as me, I need attention. I like to have attention all the time. Like, so I need for my guy to be able to drop off the dime. If I'm somewhere, I want you to come see me. Like, you feel me? And dealing with another entertainer, you can't really like that, So but I'm trying to find the balance. So but girl, no, it was hard to cut it off for a little minute, and then I was used to him. We worked together. He used to come everywhere with me and stuff, and just having like that person there, like knowing everything that I went through and being around the situation to just pick up the phone and talk to him, you know, because we were best friends before we even dealt with each other like that. So.
It's like you got to find a new best friend, which that sucks.
That sucks.
And then you got to find a new companion.
Yeah.
And then you don't want to jump into it too soon because you can't trust too many people. You got a lot of things popping.
And then I just got out of something too. So I've been in relationships my whole 20s. I was always in relationships since I was really 19. So I just I wanted to give myself some space to grow as a woman, I never been a woman by myself. I always was with a man, so that's what I'm living in now, so I've been in relationships since I was 19.
Do you think it's okay for you did you have any male friends while you was with him?
All right, so I've always had male friends. I believe in you're supposed to have, friends. Like the opposite sex supposed to be friends. It's how you deal with them.
Yes.
And you can't have the opposite sex being your friend and you dealt with them, you fucked with them and stuff like that. That's a lot of the issues that come with that, you know? Secretly they dealt with each other, then you find out 5 months later because you seen a DM or a text message.
To me before.
And it happened to me too.
That's great. That's you feel real betrayed because you're y'all motherfuckers just sat right
and then the bitch was in my face, and then we was bringing her to the crib, we was chilling with her, we was going out to eat with her, stuff like that. It's disrespectful. And guys, sometimes they don't understand it, because they just looking at it like, oh yeah, I did it a long time ago, but that female, it's us females, we come with a lot of emotion,
So she's resenting that whole resent. What's the word of the day? Say it.
Resentments.
Okay. Resent. So, all right, because we just had a situation where somebody reached out to us for some advice. And basically, her dude planned a whole thing behind her back for him to basically be able to go away to school. And he applied, got a scholarship, and it's out of state.
Yeah.
Have you ever had anybody that kind of did something behind your back that you didn't know anything about and it made you upset and you found out later on?
Probably just female friends that they fucked with before.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Yeah,
but that's what men scared about too. Is like if my shorty, she got a bunch of male friends. I'm over here like none of these dudes want. Especially if I know I got a bad shorty. It's like none of these niggas want to fuck. Like all these niggas, are they wolves or they sheep?
But you don't look at her like maybe she's the one that's never gonna happen.
I respect that at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We all drive in the car. When I say baby, be careful, it's not because I don't think she can drive. It's all the drunk people out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to throw my shorty to the wolves. It's like you got a bunch of male friends. Not one of them want to fuck you. Not one of them fucked before. Nobody took you on a date. Like, nobody tried to sneak in a little bit of when you're vulnerable. Because in a relationship, y'all gonna argue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have vulnerable times in a relationships. Always like this. You never know when a man might say, hey, what's up? And then you might be like, oh, fuck this nigga now. And you be
true,
like...
though. As a woman, you should never be friends with somebody that wants to fuck you. I mean, we know this. We be knowing that. But
y'all be acting like y'all don't know who want to fuck you. We're just friends.
I will say, okay, I'm going to ask you. So have you ever been friends and moved on from somebody that tried to talk to you, but y'all did end up being good friends, and it wasn't?
No, I never had that before.
See, I've had that before, though.
I never had that.
I've definitely had
we just friends. Nope.
But how don't you feel like that is still just friends? Because if I didn't deal with him, he might have tried to talk, but I shut it down, then we became friends.
And then it's always a vulnerable time. He just waiting for that vulnerable time to jump in.
Yeah, but
He's
it's
still
all
like you.
depending on me. Unless he's gonna try to unless he's gonna rape me or some shit. That's something different. But it's always gonna be on me because I'm not never
For sure.
Gonna.
It's
so
always
you
on
gotta
the
trust
woman.
your girl though.
I do have to trust my girl, but I don't trust him, and I don't want him around you. You know what I'm saying?
See,
so my girl,
I
like,
don't know.
oh, he's my
Because
friend.
You feel the same way?
It's like I kind of do, because if it was the opposite, if it was a woman doing that, he dealt with a girl before. Like I just like sometimes people's intentions. Sometimes.
Yes,
so
you
it's
can feel it.
It's never and it's never gonna be that like all right, because if you let him, he would.
He gonna do it.
So that's the temptation.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't put I'm not throwing my girl to the wolves. I know that nigga hungry.
Yeah.
I know he want to taste your
so
blood.
Crazy.
I
I'm
know
not
he
gonna
want to
lie.
do that.
I feel like if I didn't never speak to somebody that like tried to fuck with me before, I probably wouldn't even have no friends. Not like that.
No, but it's so true
like,
though. It's so true.
yeah,
That'd be like your initial thing.
They do like
yeah.
off top, like, and I've had to shut people down before, and they're like, "Oh, I'm good thing we homies now." I know. Remember when I tried to talk to you before?
Yeah.
It turned into a.
He still want to
joke.
fuck. No. He still.
I feel like everybody want to fuck. Like
I don't want to
No,
fuck.
it's true.
No.
You run into somebody, they want.
I don't want to have sex.
You make me want to throw up.
Me too.
Look at your Timbs.
Thank you. You see what I'm saying?
Oh my God, zoom in on those.
Yeah. But listen, I do this so I don't be no attracted to nobody else. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm taken. I don't want L'Oreal to ever be attracted. Thank you. So now you know I don't want to have sex with her.
Okay.
I stay early.
Oh, I get it.
Early.
This is why he wears these Timbs. So I never want to have sex with him.
Yeah.
Girl. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because if not, I'd just be throwing myself.
It's the Timbs, girl. It's not for everything. Yes.
Put them on.
Not the Timbs. Timbs is the most attractive thing.
Oh God. Oh my gosh. Now you about to start a fire. Oh my God.
All right, take them all, Ty. Take them all.
I'm fucking weak. So how would you feel if you went on a date with a guy, right? He's trying to talk to you, and he comes with Timbs or shoes, reminiscent of whatever the fuck Wax got going on.
Oh, no.
Like, say he was just like Wax, as a matter of
Peace.
fact. High waters.
High waters.
Oh,
Can't
I'm
dress.
not looking at none of that.
Yeah.
How would you say something to him? Because you know you're stylish.
Yeah.
And you're the face of a brand right now.
Girl, I'm a nice person. At the end of the day, I'm very sweet. So I wouldn't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But
You
I
don't
would never
think
see
you
him again
just-
after it. I would sit there, eat.
You hurt Wax's feelings.
No.
No. That was jokes. That was pure comedy.
Believe me. There's no way I'm gonna go somewhere and I feel like if somebody say something about my tails, I change them. You know what I'm saying? I'm so comfortable in me to where my clothes don't define me. I know how to
Okay,
joke with
nobody
her.
cares. We want to know what she thinks about the guy that comes on a
No, I
date.
would never see them again.
That's peace.
Yeah,
I fuck
see?
with
God
your
bless.
personality. Your personality.
Yeah. I'm early.
Yeah.
I'm early.
Your personality is worse. I think it's like
No,
hand
it's
in
fine.
hand.
His personality is fine.
Yeah, he's funny to laugh at, but you wouldn't want to
Oh, no.
wake up
Definitely
next to
not.
this personality. Okay.
Never know. Early.
She is single now. Okay.
Not with that forest fire. He was about to start over here.
Yeah. I'm good.
Your type when it comes to guys. Other than Bronx and from New York, that's the only kind
A
of.
borough nigga.
That's the only kind of guy that you'll see. on
It's
your radar.
weird. So I like rough, manly men. Like
Yeah.
I just love that. Like I don't know, because I'm a little rough. Like, you feel me? So that's what I like. But I'm very adventurous, and I've learned a lot of New York guys, they're not like that.
Yeah.
So that's my other type that I've never like got to have before. So
Okay.
yeah.
So and then what happens with other artists? Because like you go in the studio or whatever, you have a lot of female artists that I know that you're really cool with. You just was with Summer Walker the other day.
Yeah.
She don't even let people touch her.
That's my boo.
Y'all were hugged up in the picture and everything. So
Yes.
you know you got to be a good
Yeah.
person for you to be
Yeah.
able to be in that situation. But when it comes to the guys, right? And you, especially you having a boyfriend for so long, like how does it go with the male artists in the situation?
Girl, they are so annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of them don't like me because I don't play that. Like, I feel like this is my job. I clock in, I clock out. Like, you
Peace.
feel me? So I do my job, and I don't want to deal with no coworkers. Like, a lot of people don't understand that, you know?
Boundaries.
So half the time when I go into, this is why I don't go into sessions with them no more.
Yeah.
They're very, to them a little disrespectful, you know. And I'm with it all. Like, I'm gonna talk shit and I'm gonna say something to you. I don't care who you are. I'm not with none of that.
Peace.
So I don't put myself in situations like that to be around none of them anymore.
That's great.
Especially if they like, I don't believe in answering DMs. I don't do none of that. You catch me when you see me. You ask me for a song. We gonna work, something like that. Cool, like. But no, girl, I don't be with
boundaries, man. You gotta set them. You gotta set them.
Because I know a lot of the male artists, even producers, they'll like leverage the fact that they are hot.
Corny.
For
but
sex or whatever the case,
yeah,
you know,
but it's
trying
corny
to,
though.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when a regular guy does that to me out on the street, like, I don't care. Like, your money, whatever you think you could do for me, because I feel like I've always got it out the mud by myself.
Right.
So I've always was. Like, every situation I had got signed mad times. So
Right.
you're not about to tell me nothing. It's nothing for me to leave this situation to go find another one. Like, you feel me? Because I work my ass off.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what I'm going to do. I need to provide for my family. Like, you know, I got moms. I got my mom. I'm mad nephews. Like, you feel me? So I got to get them out the hood. So I look at it more like, you know how, like, when you deal with a regular guy, they'll try to hold something over your head. So I'm going to go deal with you and you holding songs and records and this features and over. Hell no.
Do you still work with Berg, Hitmaker?
Yeah, that's my homie. Like, we're always gonna be like work together and stuff like that. But I was signed to Atlantic when that whole situation was going on and stuff like that. So now I'm with Monarch. They were E1. So we're working on getting the songs out that we worked on before. But yeah, that's my boy. Like, and I fuck with him because, like, we had our little thing the first time meeting each other, like, because I wasn't with it. I felt like he was on that Love and Hip Hop shit for a second, and I had to check him on it. But then after that, like, I respected him because he didn't let that get in the way of the music. He was like, nah, I fuck with you. Like, we're going to work. He was throwing me on records with people. He was having people pull up on my records. I really fuck with him.
Yeah,
like,
but you did have to shut him down initially.
Yeah, I think... You know what? I think when guys run into females that's just with it and will do anything, like, they don't know how to come at a real bitch.
That's true.
And sometimes a real bitch, you got to get in their ass to show them that. You feel me? But that's everybody. Everybody will try to talk to you before they try to work with you, you know? So everybody tries their luck. But it's for you to be a woman and stand your ground on it, you know? So
right. And that's exactly why you're thriving in this whole space. You also was on the episode of Rap Shit, which I love, on HBO Max. So you're getting into the acting side of things, obviously the modeling. You're doing the body wear for Alexander Wang. That is amazing. Like, to be able to, you know, see you go from doing music to evolve into other things is amazing.
And I'm blessed to say that I can do that. You know, because like, a lot of people, they don't start getting the high fashion brands, because I did for Burberry, I did for a lot of people, and they don't start getting into that until they get like number ones and on their second and third album and stuff like that. So I'm very blessed to still be, like, you know, out here and still being able to work.
How long you been in the game?
I've been rapping probably since I was 18. I got signed to Rough Riders when I was like 20, I think. And then from there, I went indie for a little bit. Then I got signed to Island Def Jam at like 23. And then I was with Atlantic. Now I'm with Monarch.
Cool.
She's been running around doing big things.
So you know what to do, what to see, and what to not to see. Right. Wolves and sheep, you know all of it. That's great.
Yeah.
So we're going to get your take on some of the things that's going on nowadays out here. You know, Adele, she got her a boo. A black boo. His name Richard Paul. You know, now Rich Paul is Rich Paul. Okay? They don't call him Rich Paul for nothing, because he got the coin. No. But, you know, he's
his
one of
name used to be Rick, but now it's Rich.
Shut up. No, it didn't. Oh. He's one of LeBron's best friends from young, you know. Blessings. Top black agent, one of the only black agents out there that's really doing it. And she is head over heels in love now. She was married before, but she did Elle magazine and said this is one of the... Did she do Elle or Vogue? I'm mixing it up. She did one of them. One of them white people magazines that we, you know. All right, so she on the cover and she talk about his black ass and we love it. She said she loved him more than anybody she ever loved, which I know the husband probably punching in the ear.
Yeah, he punching walls.
Yeah, she want to have kids for him, all this shit.
Women lie.
Come on now.
Because it's like, I mean, men lie too, because you getting hair from a chick. Oh, that shit feels so fucking good. But niggas be lying. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be fucking
that's in the heat of the moment.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't say that in Vogue.
Oh, this is the best pussy I ever had in my life.
You don't go to Vogue and Elle and white people publications saying shit like that.
It all depends on what's the latest time. She's like, if they had great sex that morning, yes. If they had bad sex that morning, she probably would have changed her mind a little bit.
Okay, well, I want to know this, right?
Yes.
So, because it's not just her. It's another. Who else did I say earlier, Smith?
Solange? Not Solange.
Oh, Tamar.
Yeah, Tamar.
Tamar got her a new
They almost
boo.
the same person.
White,
yeah,
a white guy. You know, so you talked about your Bronx boos, your New York rough guys. Could you ever see yourself switching sides and going to play for the Pill Squad?
Girl, that's why I said my little adventurous side. That was me sugarcoating the white man. Dumbing it down a little bit. Yeah.
So you don't mind the white meat on the side?
Well, my dad is Vietnamese and Filipino, so I don't mind Asians either. I don't mind, nope. Because I feel like
Asian, that's still part of you. So if you do Asian, then that's okay.
Yeah.
But if you do white,
I feel like I'm not trying to get cancer. I'm thinking before I speak because I do not.
I mean, preference is preference.
Yeah,
and I say all the time, I'm not interested in dating
I don't like girls with ugly
colonizer.
toes.
Yeah. Oh my God, you see what you're saying? Like, I'm done talking.
I just got cancer before you would.
I think you love who you love.
Yes.
Like, that's it. Like, and it shouldn't be no color on it at all, because I feel like if my mom was like that, then I wouldn't be here.
That's
you
true.
know. So
That's
my mom,
true.
like all her mans, they was all her baby daddies, girl, they all mixed all over the
For
place.
real?
So yeah, Oh man, I was about to say something else. I'm gonna just shut up. I'm just shut it up.
It's Bully and the Beast, girl.
I'm like, let me shut
Girl,
up.
it's Bully and the Beast. Go ahead. Let's go.
So, yeah, like, I believe in who you love is who you love. Like, you know, because I know how sometimes it can be hard dating, in our community, sometimes it's very hard because we both have trauma, you know? In the white community, they have their trauma too, you know? But it's not like the stuff that we had to deal with sometimes.
Like, now
know?
they gotta wash their own dishes. Like, we
girl,
can't do
it's a lot. Even like even our
Mm.
toxic traits sometimes, you know? It's like, I believe that there is other, you know, black people that they don't have as much trauma, but where we're from, it's a lot of trauma here.
Yes.
So sometimes you don't want to deal with that all the time. And even when you just meet somebody, like, I'm just speaking for New York and stuff like that, because I only dealt with New York guys.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of trauma here that they don't even see, you know? And sometimes it's like, all right, so what, I'm supposed to wait forever. And no, like, I be seeing it on Instagram too, social media. It's a lot of black women complaining about the trauma with black men that they have, you know?
Yeah.
And it's messed up that sometimes we can't go out our race to date, but the black man, he could date whoever under the sun.
That's real true.
You know, and it's
not true.
messed.
Yes, it is.
Because I was going to say, like...
It's more accepting of when you guys do it versus black women.
Very true.
It is.
What you finna say? Because we could give examples.
I could give some examples too. Like, if I go mess with a white girl, these white guys out here looking at her all crazy too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My peoples, like a L'Oreal, if I come with a white girl, and looking at me crazy. You
But
know
then
what
your
I'm saying?
homies are gonna be like, yeah, you did that.
No. My guys is going to say she's got good credit. Or
exactly,
you
that's
know what I'm saying?
accepting.
Yeah.
No, but they know that you're not going to wife her. They're not expecting for me to wife this woman. They're like, oh, it's a reason why you got this white girl. There's no reason why you're not in love with this white girl.
I'm not gonna lie, we do kind of do that.
No, we do. We do. That's why I'm like, I understand it from that standpoint.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying. So,
but
it's
y'all
like,
still marry them.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about they marry them. They probably dealt with them, helped the girl help them get on their feet or whatever the case may be.
I'm thinking about the NFL.
I mean, they do it because they probably went through so much turmoil and everything.
I don't think it's that with the NFL. I think it's because they go to those schools. I was down south for 3 years, so when I was in high school, it was nothing but white girls in my school. There was only like a handful of black girls in the school. So I think it's more so of that. They're on the cheerleading squad, all the white girls, they're everywhere. So I think it's more so of that. You know,
it is where they go to school, but you left from a school that has some black
you like
women.
what you like now. That's like what you like now. now.
That's
you know,
true.
so like my nephews, they in Dykeman right now. They love them some Spanish mommies. That's all they say. My nephews love Spanish mommies. Like you know, but I think it's where you're from. You know, like I've always had an obsession with dark skinned men. I love dark skinned men. I feel like the epitome of a man. You know, and it's because when it was my block. Like all the guys on my block, they've always been tough. They always held their own. They're all attentive to their kids. They stick around their kids. So when I saw that, it was like, yep, that's my type. It's always been my type. That's what I like, you know?
Damn, that's crazy because I moved so much like throughout my life, but I just never ever wanted to date anybody other than a black man. Like I don't like Spanish men. I'm half Puerto Rican.
You are?
Shut the fuck up. I don't.
I like Spanish.
I couldn't touch a Spanish man.
That's
like,
crazy.
I promise you. Like he got to be black, Caribbean, whatever, anything, but a brown skin black man.
That's
like
crazy.
Yeah, it just has to be. I dated like one light skinned guy, and it was weird.
Tie over the smile.
All right,
like
so you see, I don't like.
I dated a light skinned guy, and I was like, this is not my type.
I think it's a difference from light skin and Puerto Rican, right? I love me some Puerto Rican men. They fine, girl, but light skin, I don't like.
Because they remind me of my dad, maybe. Like I'm like, oh, I feel like it's just like I could.
Como estás?
I could have. My father spoke English too.
Okay. Tired of that shit.
Wax, how many white bitches have you fucked with?
Again.
No, it ain't again.
No. Again, I was gonna say like fucked or actually been in a relationship with.
Do what you wanna.
I played. I can't even tell you anybody. I can't tell you how many black women.
So several white women you've slept with.
Yes.
Any relationships?
No relationships.
You just couldn't see yourself with a white woman, or because of your family, or you feel like you're gonna be judged.
At one point. It was like I thought I was going to be judged everywhere I went. I didn't like that. Everywhere I go, it was just like always something. I could go somewhere with her, and it just the white people didn't accept us. You know what I'm saying?
So there was one that almost made it there.
No.
Okay.
I was chilling with, and just when we go out or did anything, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just always had so much judging. I just don't like that on me anyway. You know what I'm saying? I always like to stay out the way. I don't need to have, just because I'm with somebody, everywhere we go, we know everything was on us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I could be with a bad black chick. Yeah, we have it on us, but it just feels a little different. It's a little different. Them eyes on you ain't, disappointment or better or this type of shit.
And that kind of make me feel bad because I do feel like if like my nephews or cousin coming out, I'll be like,
yo, my sister come in the house with a white man.
You see?
We gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just she might love him. He might be a great dude. He might treat her better than a black man treat her and everything. You see what I'm saying?
You had to go and get Tom.
You know what I'm saying? You couldn't figure it out. Nobody wanted to cherish and love you and treat you like a princess on this side. But again, I don't try not to judge because again, like one of my boys, he married a white woman. I think that's the best thing for him because he was with black women. They was cheating on this motherfucker 100 miles per hour.
Yeah,
they made him cry, and you know what I'm saying. Like seeing a man cry is disgusting. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not mad at it, and I'm not saying I'm against it because me too, I'm biracial. Like black and Puerto Rican. Like Spanish not always accepting of other races either. They get a little racist too. You know what I mean? But
that cooks some good rice.
But shut up. At the same time, I do feel like we are conditioned to just naturally, because when I think about it, and I know maybe some people will be like, you thinking too much into it, but I think about like when like the white women used to lie on the black men about rape and just different situations like that where I'm just like, how could you envision yourself with a woman that is the epitome of what these women would do to our people? So I think that's how I look at it. And yes, I get we're years removed, but there's so many things that's not removed. So it'll take a while.
So my dad was adopted by white people from Vietnam. So my grandparents, they passed away now, but they used to be racist. They were, but it's like their conditioning. I can't stress that enough because even growing up where we're from, we're conditioned a little bit until you go out and start seeing the world. You feel me? So that's what they were. They were used to only seeing white people, how they were brought up. Their parents were racist. So when you grow under grow up under a racist house, of course, like it shouldn't be like that, but you're gonna start picking up on those things. But as soon as when they started getting older, my dad and his family started getting older, it started to lessen. And when it really changed and stuff was when, well, my grandmother, I could say, was when my mom came into the picture and had us. Then I remember my grandmother, we were mad little, my dad giving us white dolls or whatever, and my grandma like snatching them from him, saying, no, you cannot don't play with the white dolls, they need to see proper representation of themselves.
Oh wow.
And that was years ago, before that was even like a thing, you know, with social media. Now my grandmother was always doing that, and she was a white woman, so I feel like you could get untaught things, you know. So yeah,
maybe I need to think love is love.
Yeah, but I don't blame you though, because a lot of the things that we see on social media, all the stuff that's happened over the years, I don't blame you at all, because I'm like that too. Like, you know, that's the reason why I haven't dealt with a white man yet before, or dealt with, you know, never had no relations or nothing, because like a little bit is kind of just, you know, like, all right, are you gonna understand where I'm coming from with certain things? And we don't like me communicating things to you. Are you gonna fully understand it? You know, but at the same time, you can't say that, because they've had their own traumas and what they dealt with too. So they probably can't relate to it as much as the next person would, but they could relate on probably some level. You know?
It gotta be hard having like a lot of privilege.
Because you know, a lot of it sounds crazy, but that sounds so insane though. But it's true though. Like,
everybody have their traumas.
So my brother grew up like that. My older brother, his dad, he lived in Saudi Arabia because his dad just had money and sent him to all these places, like, you know. And he's lived in China, Mexico, like, and the stuff that my brother had to deal with, because he was privileged, you know, like privilege doesn't mean white. It doesn't mean white. It means that you've had a privileged life your whole entire life. So my brother, it was like his dad was never there for him ever. Like, and you know, and I can only imagine how that was. Like, you know, sometimes I feel like my mom wasn't there because she was providing for me. Like, so imagine like these motherfuckers that's privileged, they parents is running a big ass corporation and never get to see them. They sending you off to different boarding schools and all that. That sucks. That would probably suck.
So
you know?
who you think is more racist, white people or black people, when it comes down to that? Because if I got taken to a white function with the white girl, when I come in, it's like, whoa, you hear the
and
seats
it's after sundown. You might not be there.
They don't see me anyway.
What town is this?
In the country. But if I take the white girl to my family, everybody like, oh, what's up? She over there talking to the girl. To everybody.
I'm like, not gonna lie, she'll be doing the electric slide.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're like, come on, girl, and she eating our food and everything. But the white
black people can't be racist.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So when I go to the white people thing, it's like, look at this guy, or you feel I want to kill you, or you fucking the shit out of her, or you know what I'm saying?
Black. That's always what they say. I'm telling you, and that's what make me look
especially
at them.
Especially bring me.
I'm telling you, one of my close homegirls, she's white. And one time I was at her house, and I guess maybe, I don't know whether her people ain't know what I was, or, and I caught them saying something that was just bogus, and like I looked at them different. And even though they was always around black people, me, whatever, anybody, like, I'm like, oh, nah, this how y'all niggas really feel. And I think that was what was one thing that always stuck with me. Like, no matter how cool, she done dated every black, you know what I mean? He done dated every black, like, no matter what, we still niggas. No, what's Kanye line? Even if you in a Benz, you still a nigga in a cool. Like, that's legit how I felt, and I kept that in my mind. Like, nah, the coolest of white people is saying this when the door is
for sure. Or when it's fucking, I know they got a nigga room, so they go into the room and just keep saying nigga. But
nigga room is what?
Yeah, they got a nigga room. But it's so many girls out, these white girls, they just, like, they only want to have sex with the big black guys because this is what they was taught not to have. You know what I'm saying? So the curiosity, or, you know what I'm saying? If somebody saying don't, yeah, don't, it's so bad. And she like, damn, this shit was really good. Like, this is why he was keeping me away, because he know that I was going to be stuck over here. And then that's why they go over there. I don't think they really there for love or anything. I think they just being there just to piss their father off, or, you know, proving them wrong, that this person is not really, this person's not really so bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I always got, and if you argue with her, they're going to say little things that, right on the lines of nigger. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's why I didn't, I wouldn't feel like I would, go to the next step with a white person, because of I know how to, at the end of the day, in the back of their mind, of what they was taught. You know what I'm saying? Maybe these days, people that was born in like the white kids that was born in the 2000s, it might be better. But if you born in the 80s or 90s like me, come on, family. Like, nah, bro.
The one in the 2000s want to say nigga for real to you and be like, no, it's cool because it's nigga.
No.
Like, no. So let's talk about this real quick. NLE Chopper.
They was taught to hate the black man.
Right. Let's talk about NLE Chopper.
All right, all y'all Bully and the Beast fans, man. Really appreciate y'all listening to this episode. But we want y'all to tune in for part 2 coming soon. We want to thank our guest, Maliibu Mitch, and our ganjacologist, man. You go follow them on all the local platforms that y'all go ahead and do, like the TikToks, the Instagrams, the YouTubes. They on everything. They out here rocking and doing great things. So y'all go ahead and follow them, on your local platforms.